Right, so in this video, you're going to learn how I can take a YouTube video, somebody else's YouTube video. It has to be a good one, and then I'm going to use that to generate marketing for my opportunity, right? So there's no point trying to reinvent the wheel. If somebody puts a good video up that's really good, you might as well learn from it. And one such video, I want to give a shout out here, sharing my screen to the future. I don't know what that the future. But this is a really good video that I found just at random. I've subscribed to you, sir, because it's good work. And it's the scene every salesman needs to see. And what it is, he's going through. If you remember Better Call Saul, if you haven't seen Better Call Saul, I will say as well, shout out to that. It's a brilliant TV program. Okay, but fundamentally, he's stuck in a phone shop and it's very quiet. It's out in some retail park in midweek, in the week, there's nobody there. So he thinks, okay, how am I going to sell phones, right? And it's a really great lesson in not selling kind of the phone, the price plan, the network coverage and all that, because that's boring. It's about how you can take a product and create a different use for it, right? Not a different use, but promote it in a different way. So what he does here, he talks about these pay-as-you-go phones and how they're good for privacy because they're not traceable, right? There's no contract and stuff like that. So he puts a sign up and he says, you never know who's listening. And what did he call it? Like privacy sold here, and that is what attracted people, not the network, not the phone coverage, not the price plan, not how long the contract was, not the phone models. It was all about these calls. You got privacy, right? So you can apply this to your online opportunity, your network marketing business, right? It's not about the ingredients that make up the vitamins, if that's what you sell. It's not about necessarily the compensation plan, if that's what you sell. Okay, it's about what it can do for people sometimes. So he goes through. So
Wow.
this is what I did. So you come down to the bottom of the video and you click more in the description, so you get the whole description, and then somewhere, if I refresh it, you'll see what I did from start to finish. I want to do it properly. So what will
I'm
happen
going to teach
is,
you everything you need to know about.
yeah, so I'm going to show you everything you need to know about how to take this fantastic video and turn it into marketing for yourself, right? So you come down here and you click more, right? You click more there. And then down here somewhere, I think it is, it will come up and it will say transcript. Right. Where's the transcript? Oh, it's at the bottom. Transcript. There you go. Show transcript. So the transcript comes up here on the side, and I'm going to copy the transcript. Copy transcript. Then I went over to ChatGPT and I said, please read this transcript. And then I just pasted in the whole thing. Well, there it is. So it's all pasted in. Right, nice long transcript. No need to edit it or do anything like that. So strong transcript, core marketing lessons map clearly to positioning, demand creation, and message market fit. Below are the principles distilled into marketing rules. Now, I didn't ask it to do that. It just did it, right? Okay, that's what AI does. So really good. But then I said, listen, so one of the things that I promote is the Home Business Academy. It's my main deal because it's recurring income. And then we have a high ticket option as well to create something we call hybrid affiliate marketing. Excuse me. So because I've worked with ChatGPT on the Home Business Academy, it knows what it is already. If your AI doesn't know what your opportunity is, feed it the information from the company sales page and any sort of PDFs you got or anything like that. But my AI already knows because I work with it a lot on creating content for it. So you say, I want to share the video with my HBA customers, right? I want my people to know how they can use this to help them make sales, right? So even though this isn't a multi-level thing and there's no MLM, I want my customers to win. And I said, I want to share this with my customers. So they can learn from this and they can go out and get lots of customers themselves because it's all about stable income, right? So if you join me, I want to help you get successful, right? Because then you're going to keep paying the monthly fee, and that means my income stable, your income stable. We all win. Win, win, win is the best way to go, guys. So for example, we are focusing on covering bills rather than promoting financial freedom and pushing high income, right? And we are saying that if you just covered your phone bill and then your groceries, etc., right? So, and again, it kind of knows how I talk. So, how to apply the Better Call Saul positioning lesson to the Home Business Academy. So, it wrote it all out for me. I read through, yeah, and it's all good. All this make money online, financial freedom, escape the 9 to 5. This is all red ocean because that's what everybody does, right? We're pivoting and we're saying, listen, right? Um, What about if you just it's a bill killing system. It's not a make money online, it's a bill killing system, right? And it talks you through it, and we're talking about, start a business, you say cover a bill. Other people say make money online, we're saying remove your phone bill. Financial freedom, we're saying groceries paid for, right? And I think a lot more people are looking for side hustles. They're not necessarily looking to replace their job, but with the financial crisis at the minute, a lot of people could benefit from two, three, four, $500 a month rather than think if I said to you, you can make $10,000 a month, I think a lot of people think that sounds like a lot of work. If you position it as a side hustle that can cover a few bills, it seems a lot more doable, a lot more realistic. So that's what we're already doing, and it fits in. It fits in with what we're doing, and it likes it, right? So now this is what I did. I have a blog with my business partner Eric Green, and this is the blog. So I took that, okay, and I made a blog post. Right. So I made a blog post out of it. I created an image. I'll show you how I did that. And then I put a little intro, right? It's got a link to our page, right? And then it's got the actual video itself. It's got the text that I've just showed you underneath. And then Eric made a PDF out of it using Notebook LM, and I put that in here as well. So people, if they prefer, they can just read the PDF, right? And it gives me a nice lot of content on a page. So how do I do that? So go back to here. So can you please make me a YouTube thumbnail for this genius marketing strategy? Now, it doesn't have to be a YouTube thumbnail. I just know it fits for the featured image on a blog. Okay, and it comes up with concepts, and I said, please make the image. So it made me the image. Okay, so there's the image. And then I wanted to do some stuff in the sidebar of my blog, so it's kind of up to date with the how we're framing things at the minute and stuff. And it made these two images for me, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about this. So if you want to see this, if you go to themasterplanaffiliates.com, if you go to themasterplanaffiliates.com, you can see it exactly as it is on the blog post, because that's there we go. This is the list of blogs. Might be another one. Okay, might be another one up there by the time you read it, obviously. But there you go. So that is how you can do it. Now, what if you don't have a WordPress blog? This is a WordPress blog. So with the Home Business Academy here, this is what you can do. So you can click the funnels icon. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a page. So we're going to add new step. Okay. We're going to call it, we'll have an empty page, and we'll call it Saul. Right. Just for the purposes of, oh, actually, let's call it Genius Marketing. Right. So we'll call this one Genius Marketing. Click add. Now I'm doing a blank page. There are lots of templates you can choose, and maybe I should have done that, but I'll just show you how easy it is to use these. With a template, you just go and edit it the same. So we're going to have a headline. So we'll drag the heading up there. Okay. And then we'll have a video. We'll have the video underneath. And I tend to just stick with basic and try and keep things very, very simple. So I'm going to put that in there like that. If you want with this funnel builder, let's drag, share, copy the link. Start put that video in just like a plain outer. Now, if you want, you can do add block look, and down here you got video, and then if you want a nicer sort of surrounding around it and stuff, you can. So maybe I could have done this one of these. Let's have a look. That one's quite nice. I'm just going to go for simple. Let's do this one. Let's do this one for the sake of this, right? Okay. Right, company logo. Is that text or an image? But you can edit it if you want. I'm not going to edit it. I just like to do my simple pages. Get rid of that as well. Delete, delete, delete. Right. So the heading's too close to this. So what you can do, you can drag that down and put whatever heading you want. Genius marketing strategy from a TV program. Then I'm going to make it bold. Maybe I want a different font, put it central, okay. And then guess what? Plus, I've got text. Let's add a new block actually. So if you've ever used like ClickFunnels, the really expensive thing, this works just the same. It's kind of blocks that you drop in. So let's put some text in here, okay. And then I could go to ChatGPT, and you might want to copy a bit at a time, okay. So you could just put the whole thing in. I'll just do the first bit, I think. Right, the mistake most affiliates make. Now, what I do, I'll show you exactly what I do, right? So here's my text, add the heading in as well, right? But as you can see, it's just put the text in, which is all fine. But that was a heading. I want that to still be a heading. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that, delete it, move that up, all right? And then I'm going to click plus. I'm going to drop my heading above there, right? So paste that. Now, I'm going to get this looking how I want it to look. So one, I don't like that font. I like Inter. Which is one I added. If not, actually, you can use Arial. Arial's a good one to use. And it's too big because it's not the main heading, it's a subheading. So I'm going to do 18. No, too small. 32. Yeah, there you go. Looks about right. So the mistake most affiliates make. Now, the text here, I'm happy with that, but I'm going to make it Arial so it matches. So you just highlight it. That's what you do. I highlight it and go Arial. Right. And then this here, this is red ocean. Everybody says it's red. That's okay. But I might want to sometimes when you copy from not bold, when you copy from ChatGPT, sometimes it just makes it like a nice, it's easy to digest, it's easy to read, it's all good. But sometimes obviously it makes your page a bit long. So sometimes I will do this. Yeah, I'll just drop this in. So it costs you a few minutes of your time, but I think it looks better when you do that. Okay. And 6 figures from home. There you go. So now I'm happy with the way my heading looks and the way my text looks. I can click the heading and I can copy. So when I want the next heading underneath, I just click up here where it's this clipboard thing here, look. And then if I drag that in, that will be that again. So it's the right font and everything. And I come back to ChatGPT and I say then this is the next one. Copy, right, go back here. And it's going to be the right font and the right size. So I'll just paste that in. And then the same with the text, right? The text is how I like it. So I can click copy. And then I know the heading is the heading I want, and the text now will be the text I want, the right font, the right size and everything. So I can come back to ChatGPT, just put the next bit in, copy, come over here. This is all going to be the right size, the right font. Paste that in. There we go. ESOP privacy, comma, ESOP bill relief. And I might just want to make that bold because that's true. Now, so this will be a great page to put out for marketing, right? Because it's a good video, not even my video, right? Not even my video, right? But what I'm doing is I'm taking this, which is teaching me a marketing concept, and then the actual, genius marketing strategy from a TV program. What I want to explain to people is, okay, from a TV program, see how I apply this to my business. And then sometimes I might change the color of a font or something like that. Oh, don't like that. Did the wrong one. Let's get rid of that. So we don't want that. I want to change the font color to that. So you can do that, make it a bit more interesting. So what I really want to do now is like maybe I've given them a bit of stuff to check out, to read. I might want to add a button. So you click the plus on the side here, click plus, and button is up there. I'm going to put a button under the video, okay, and we're going to have check check out the bill killer. Check out the bill killer, right? So that's my text. You can have a second line of text if you want, add your link. So with Home Business Academy, which is the recurring aspect of what we do, then we have come over to affiliate. Okay. And they have a complete turnkey system now. And while I'm here, look, right? This isn't, brag or boast or anything like that. It's just to kind of show you that, commissions do come in. Okay. But if you go to links, you have a turnkey capture page, right? Completely turnkey. So what we're going to do, we are going to go back to the funnel builder, and I want the link to be here. Okay, so open on click. What happens when you click? I want to go to an external link, which is that one there. Okay, and I always go open in new tab, select. Right, cool. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change the color. And I like this sort of teal color. Okay, so I want the styling, the button color and the border color to both be the same color. Okay, now the text style, we're going to change the text. We're going to make that bold. We're going to make the font size bigger, look, so it stands out. Okay, font style, you can change the font if you want. I'm going to stick with Arial. Letter spacing if you want. I'm happy with it as it is. The other thing I like to do is this border radius. If you do that, look, you see it makes it like rounded edges. So I tend to like rounded edges. Okay, but entirely up to you. Entirely up to you. You can have slides and hover effects and stuff like that. Again, you don't need to bother too much. Now, here's the thing. I've set that up once. If I want to put that in the middle of the text or at the bottom of the text, guess what? Click on it, copy, back up here, look, button. There you go. So I can put that in again there. Okay, it's a bit too soon, but do you see, you get my point, right? Right. So, but that is how you can, if you don't have a blog, you can do this. You can make a nice page. You can set up menus and things with this if you want as well. If you wanted to create like a full on blog, you just have to add each page to the menu every time you do it. There's a menu option in here. I tend not to use it because I still have oh, there you go, menu option. So yeah, when you do that, you just create just add your pages, add menu item, okay, and there's all your pages. So you just select which page you want from your funnel. Sorry, there's all my pages in my funnel. So you just add it in, take like a few seconds. But you can say if you want, you can create a blog inside HBA as well. It's just that I've had this one for a long time. I've had WordPress for a long time, so it makes sense to keep using it because it's well established. But there you go, guys. That's how you do it. That's if you want to make your own page, taking a fantastic piece of material rather than re-record it for myself, which I might do. But it's a way of saying, hey, I found this great thing. Let me share it with you. That's great. But then what we do that's the next above average, right, is to say, now let me show you how to apply it to a business. And at the same time people are reading it, they're going to check out HBA and they might join. Why? Because of the 80% commissions, because of what I've just explained. And hopefully they think, well, he shared something really cool here, something useful. Maybe they want to work with them, right? It's the way it works. So that's how it goes, guys. That's how you can create that for yourself. See you on the next video.